Hold on, it's stuck. Got it. So my dad is here tonight. Hey, Dad. It's not his show, it's my one. He's a pastor. I know, a pastor father. A comedian's son. How'd it happen? Well, let me tell you, we both really like to bullshit people. I remember when my dad told me about sex. And I just want to say, like, not like tell me how to do it, but like the anatomical ins and outs, you know, literally. And I just want to say beforehand that I wasn't curious about sex, you know, I hadn't heard about like at school or on the street or wherever. Like, I was just curious because I knew I had a penis. I wanted to know what everyone else had. And so I went up to him one day and I said, Dad, you know how I have a penis, right? By the way, it's my go-to pickup line. And he responds, yes, son, I know. To which I said, well, if I have a penis, then what do girls have? And he said, dignity. Just kidding. Not that girls don't have dignity, that's just not what he said. I'm bullshitting. No, but what he actually said was, I need to talk to your mother. And he went to his room and closed the door. And at this point, I'm thinking, what the fuck did I just ask? I was thinking I may have like uncovered some like government secret and like me and my dad were gonna have to go around on an adventure trying to figure out, you know, what's really in between a girl's legs, not like a three-way. Eventually he opens the door and he says, you may come in now. You know, like a restaurant. And so I walk in, and the first thing he does is he whips out a pen. Did you think I was gonna say penis? Not that kind of priest. Weirdos. So he takes out a pen and a piece of paper, and then he draws a penis. And he says, this is a penis. I knew this at this point. And then he said, and this is a thing called a vagina. He takes his pen, puts it on the paper, just draws a straight line down the middle. And then he's like, nah. So he scribbles it out, and he draws another line. But this line has like little curls and roundy parts and flappy things. And I'm thinking, what the shit is this? And it wasn't until a couple years later that I realized he was drawing from memory. My mom realized it in 2 seconds. So she just says, oh, for Christ's sake, Mitch. Yeah, she took the Lord's name in vain. We were the cool Christians. So she grabs the paper from him, and then she, you know, draws the reindeer antler looking thing. And it says, this is the female reproductive system. To which my dad said, oh yeah, the inside part. Ugh. Duh. And what followed was just this incredible conversation about sex. They taught me everything, you know. Sex, periods, sex during a period. Not having sex during a period. And by the end of this conversation, I was just like so overwhelmed with sex. First and only time it's ever happened. I had so many questions, but there was one question that I was dying to know, really dug its nails into my brain. And so I looked at them, and I said, let me get this straight. So it feels good when you put, Dad, your penis into Moms, your vagina. And my dad looks at my mom, looks back at me and says, sometimes. The legend. In fact, let's bring him up here. This man. If you ever need to know anything about sex, this guy right here. This man knows an amazing woman who will tell you all about it. Thank you.